হাই ফ্রেন্ডস, সাবস্ক্রাইব টু অরিজিৎ অফিসিয়াল ইউটিউব চ্যানেল। শেয়ার করুন, লাইক করুন, কমেন্টস করুন, আর অতি অবশ্যই বেল আইকনটা ক্লিক করে দেবেন সব কিছুর নোটিফিকেশন পাওয়ার জন্য। সঙ্গে থাকুন, পাশে থাকুন, দেখতে থাকুন অরিজিৎ অফিসিয়াল ইউটিউব চ্যানেল।
Welcome to the world of culinary arts at the IIHM Group. Let's meet Chef Sanjay Kak, who is currently the Director of Culinary Arts at the IIHM Group. With over 30 years of experience, Chef Kak has worked with the Taj Group of Hotels in various locations, flight catering operations, and standalone multi-brand restaurants.
My name is Chef Sanjay Kak. I'm the Director of Culinary Arts and Teaching at IIHM Global Limited. I have been here at IIHM and over the last 1 decade, there has been so much of development in the hospitality industry. So we have been at IIHM able to create a very solid bench strength of hospitality students who are the who is who of the industry over the last 30 years. And of course, over the last 10 years, the world has changed so much that we have been one of those institutions who has kept up with the changes that the world has gone through.
His expertise also extends to multi-brand food retail and product development. Chef Kak began his career with Taj Hotels in 1990 as a Hotel Operations Management Trainee.
See, IIHM Global Campus is a very well thought campus, and it was basically designed to keep up with what was happening in the industry 5 years back when the Global Campus came up. Even before that, we were abreast with what was happening in the industry every year. You will be happy to know that the curriculum at IIHM is so dynamic that it changes every year. There is a lot that stays, the basics stay, but a lot of things keep on changing every year, especially the things that are related to technology, to new techniques in hospitality, in communication and others that keep on happening all across the world. We pick up the best and we put it into our curriculum. IIHM has 360-degree teaching technique which we employ to make the students who come to IIHM to study employable and the best in the industry. So what happens? There is a 360-degree technique where classroom training is a very important part of the training. Number 2 is the efficiency of becoming a good, technically perfect student or a professional in future. So we ensure that all the students, whoever are studying at IIHM, are very good, exceptional at their skills. So we impart basic skills, we impart mediocre skills and top class skills in the first, second and third year of the programs.
Over the years, he held multiple roles across the group, eventually becoming an executive chef at the age of 30. He trained in some of Taj's most iconic restaurants.
There are some important skills that a hospitality professional needs to know before getting into the industry. So, we all know that the hospitality students choose primarily a particular department for specialization. But before that specialization comes in, there are some important skills that they need to learn. Any hospitality professional who gets into the hotel or any other segment of the hospitality industry needs to understand business of hospitality. He or she needs to understand the basic skills of food production, basic skills of food and beverage, basic skills of housekeeping, front office. And of course, as I was saying, they also need to understand the basics of the business of hospitality.
As a certified chef trainer, he mentored numerous professionals who now hold prestigious positions in the hospitality industry.
You know, at IIHM, since it's more than 30-year-old institution, there are alumni from IIHM who are all across the globe on the highest possible positions in the hospitality industry and the allied industries which recruit people from the hospitality field. There are general managers, directors of operation, corporate chefs, executive chefs, and who are making a mark in the industry and are the finest professionals in the industry that a college could build. Offhand, if you ask me a name, I would say one of the most accomplished alumni is Chef Abhishek Gupta, who is the executive chef of Leela Gurugram. But there are so many of them who are doing exceptionally well for themselves. I can give you the latest example of a student who you graduated from here, then joined ITC Hotels as a trainee, and thereafter then she went and did her management training at ITC. In Italian kitchen, she worked at various ITC hotels over the last 3-4 years, and then she later on, now she's working in London. But there is an interesting thing about IIHM. What is the interesting thing? That IIHM gets the whole world to India. I'm sure many of you must have heard about Young Chef Olympiad initiative of IIHM, which is one of the world's largest culinary competitions today. It is the largest culinary competition for students of culinary arts all across the world. And every year, more than 70 countries participate in this competition. So for the students of IIHM, apart from allowing them to, making it suitable for them to go abroad and study abroad for an international exposure during their second year in the IT in countries in India, in Asia Minor, Australia, on the European continent, and even America. That is now a trend. But at the same time, one of the USPs is that the whole world comes to IIHM. We say that the whole world comes to IIHM. More than 70 countries, chefs, chef judges, students, mentors, everybody coming to India and contributing to the development of the students of IIHM all across the country, not only in Calcutta, but all across the campuses of IIHM, where the young students interact with these people who are from outside, and they learn a lot about their techniques, learn a lot about the food they make, learn a lot about their countries, and forge relationships. Our chairman, Dr. Subarna Bose, has got a slogan. He says, if there is something wonderful, something new, something modern, something important anywhere around the world, it has to be there in IIHM. in the recent times, we have put a lot of emphasis on sustainability. We have put a lot of emphasis on modern cooking techniques. We have put a lot of emphasis on local sourcing of ingredients, which we teach our students how they can do it. We have also recently, especially in the culinary curriculum, spoken a lot about veganism. We have done continuous workshops with the students on how the future of veganism is developing, and how they will be the future decision makers, where they will have to talk about local ingredients, where they will have to talk about sustainability, where they will have to talk about conservation of fossil fuels, or completely getting away from fossil fuels in their day-to-day production. As far as the external exposure of our students is concerned, there are many possibilities. One of the main possibilities that is a very, very strong strength or a big USP of IIHM is to send students for internships, or what we call the industrial training, in the second year of their study. So we have such an extensive network in the world that our students are go for their internships all across the world, not only in 5-star hotels, but Michelin-starred restaurants, specialized restaurants in Europe, in Americas, even in Australia, or for that matter in the larger Asian countries.
His culinary journey has taken him across the globe, where he has been part of the official entourages of Indian prime ministers and presidents. He has also had the honor of cooking for various heads of state and royalty during his tenure at Taj Hotels and Taj SATS Air Catering.
So we have a very strict theoretical curriculum, which they need to study, which they need to excel in and pass. Of course, they need to get their degree before they leave. And apart from that, our practical curriculum is divided into various categories. This is our USP. So we do practicals in two ways. One is what the curriculum deserves, wants us to do. That means a certain number of practicals every year. Apart from that, IIHM has got a very big system, a very robust system of creating events. Each student could be involved in at least 12 extra events other than their practicals in a year. These events are primarily focused at creating professional environment in the college, so that the students don't feel left out when they go to the industry.
Chef Kak has been instrumental in product development for leading international airlines such as United Airlines, Virgin Atlantic, Cathay Pacific, Singapore Airlines, El Al, Emirates, and India's national carrier, Air India. He has also served on the menu development panels of various domestic airlines. A pioneer in food safety and HACCP implementation at Taj, he played a crucial role in establishing corporate and institutional catering operations at Taj SATS.
At IIHM, what happens is all the faculty, the management, and the teaching team is aware that we have various responsibilities. The responsibilities are giving the student the minimum skills that is required to succeed in the hospitality industry. Number two, we also have the responsibility to make sure that they are employable. Number three, we have the responsibility of making sure that it's not only the skills that they are getting, they are also developing their personality in totality 360 degrees while they are at the college. Now, keeping these things in view, it's also important for each one of us to be aware that there is so much happening in the industry at a particular time and space, that we need to be aware what is happening and what is the requirement of the industry at a particular time.
His penultimate assignment with the group was as the executive chef of the state-of-the-art Taj SATS Mumbai Flight Kitchen, which produced 22,000 meals per day and housed India's only commercial kosher certified kitchen at the time. Later, He joined Specialty Restaurants Limited as executive chef, overseeing product development, quality, and food safety.
All right, so IIHM has completed more than 30 years of its journey, and it has been a very, very dynamic organization which has been changing with the times. And not only has the curriculum been changed, the facilities have been changed. Every time something new comes up in the market, we are the first ones to grab it and start teaching our students. So I look at IIHM in the next 5 years to maintain this ethos of constant change, because that is the only constant in the world. Change is the only constant. So looking at this ethos, and also the plan and the focus of our management and chairman Dr. Bose, we will still remain at the forefront, at the pinnacle of the hospitality education industry. And we are also looking at diversifying our profile of courses that we are going to provide to students in future. For example, we have recently diversified year and a half back into IIPC, which is International Institute of Pastry and Culinary Arts, where we primarily teach pastry and boulangerie to our students. So there is a increasing demand of young people who want to learn pastry and boulangerie. So we have just hit the demand at the right point, and we started IIPC. There is a huge demand of millions of jobs required by the hotel industry in India and abroad. They say 1 million jobs, 2 million jobs. So what we do, how do you come up to that level? You start short courses through IIHS, which is a new part of our family, where we take students who are interested in doing short courses, 6 months, 1 year, 1.5 years, into various segments of the industry.
Chef Kak is known for his modernist approach to innovation, combining traditional ingredients and techniques with contemporary perspectives.
Dr. Bose is a visionary. He is somebody who has focused completely on the welfare of the students over the last 3 decades. And I think it's not going to change at all. And whatever his thinking is, it goes towards making sure that the students who come to IIHM for becoming, or for that matter to IIPC, to IIHS, to make sure that everything that is done by our organization is student-centric. And what happens by being student-centric? It also means that you are giving the best possible manpower, the best possible bench strength to the industry. And also one very important thing that we take a lot of inspiration from Dr. Bose is his hand on the pulse of what the industry wants and what the industry is up to. So he has always been a front runner in understanding the requirements of the industry, and not only industry, something on a larger scale, what is happening in the world today. For the students, for the aspirants of the hospitality industry, I have one big message to give. Hospitality industry has gone through a major change in the last 1 decade. We had these ideas of people working 20 hours, 18 hours, 17 hours a day, etc. All those things are passé. It is one of the most exciting industries. It is one of the most growing industries, one of those industries which is earning huge amounts of foreign exchange for the industry, for the country. It is also an industry which is going to prepare you not only for a career in hotels. We also have an example of somebody graduating from IIHM and then getting into Defense Officers Academy. So, you have lots of chances, but basically, if you really want to discipline yourself, if you really want to make changes, 360-degree changes to your personality, IIHM is the place.